Hello guys, please do not forget to check out the lovely services and products of our amazing sponsors. Full copy of any recorded match is available to buy for scouting, training and analysis purposes. We also offer services to individual players who are looking to build a video portfolio. For more information, please contact us on Twitter or send an email to williams@wdsports.co.uk. Thank you. Hello and welcome back to WD Sports, episode 24 of the ESL Football Show.
West Essex entered their game against Southend Manor having lost 3 successive league matches, while their opponents had lost 4 of their last 5, leaving them languishing near the bottom of the Essex Senior League.
Let's go!
Southend Manor had the ball in the net early on, Yasseir Nazor finding himself in a suspiciously wide open space, but the linesman's flag had gone up for offside just before Nazor's neat finish. Nazor continued to cause West Essex problems, the ball coming to him after a free kick was cleared, the striker doing well to find space before curling an ambitious effort that clanged off the crossbar. West Essex keeper Jack Coker did well to palm the ball away from the danger of a potential rebound effort. Having survived the early scares, West Essex grew into the match. Hakeem Miafai was the one providing the threat for the home side, directing a header just over the bar before firing a shot low at Lewis Cattins. Southend Manor would have their lead though just before the 20-minute mark, and it was to be Nazor who found the net. Latching onto a well-placed through ball, Nazor confidently fired past Coker to give Southend Manor a deserved lead. West Essex were unable to produce much of a response in the rest of the first half, the closest they got being this half-hearted penalty appeal. Nazor continued to be a terror into the second half, leaving defenders on the floor before firing across into the box. Other players provided less of a threat, Jordan Chambers being unable to connect on an ambitious overhead kick effort. Miafai would turn provider in the second half, picking out Ezekiel with a perfect through ball, but the striker was unable to get a clean shot away. At the other end, Mark Frustick had a golden chance fall into his lap after Coker fumbled across, but the shot was fired over the bar from close range. Southend Manor continued to press for the second, with Moe Kashi and then Jordan Chambers forcing saves from Coker. Having survived these chances, West Essex grew into the match. Odedoyin appeared to have drawn West Essex level, but Southend Manor captain Kai Jack was on hand to clear the shot off the line. After Rikashi dragged a shot wide, West Essex went back on the offensive. Some nice work on the right wing played in Mignot, who beat a defender with his pace before firing an emphatic equaliser into the roof of the net. With the bit between their teeth, West Essex surged forward in search of the lead and almost had it when the ball fell to Miofai, only for his powerful left-footed strike to hammer against the crossbar. Southend Manor hardly had any time to relax. The ball was soon pumped back into the box, Mignot taking a touch before forcing a fine save from Cattins. The onslaught continued, with Callum Bloss sending a dangerous cross into the area that was headed just over the bar by Odedoyin. With time ticking down, Southend Manor produced one final half chance before West Essex soon had the ball at the other end. With one last roll of the dice, Mignot was offered the ball on a plate to win the game for West Essex, only to fire his close-range effort clean over the bar. It would be the last action of the match, a day of missed opportunities for West Essex, who will feel that they deserve to take all 3 points. Struggling Tower Hamlets were looking to avoid their third Essex Senior League defeat in a row as they hosted St Margaretsbury side, hoping to make it 4 wins on the bounce and 6 wins from their last 7 as they continue their ascent up the Essex Senior League table. The home side started stronger, Jamie Yasseir linking up well with Luke With, almost getting the ball stuck under his feet before forcing a good save from Brad Robinson. Yasseir was causing problems for St Margaretsbury, again finding space before launching a tame shot at Robinson. The pressure continued, Johan Aduku sending a cross to the edge of the box that was beautifully controlled, the long-range effort flying just wide of the goal. In spite of their early dominance, Tower Hamlets would soon find themselves a goal down. In a move that started all the way at the back, St Margaretsbury methodically moved the ball down the pitch, with several players involved as the intricate one-touch passes carved up the Tower Hamlets defence, allowing Characey to finish off the sweeping move with a nice finish into the bottom corner. Despite having gone a goal down against the run of play, Tower Hamlets were undeterred and pressed on. 10 minutes after conceding, Yasseir won a free kick in a potentially dangerous position. Instead of sending the ball into the box, Ezekiel Kamara wrong-footed everyone, including the keeper, by going for goal, beating Robinson at his near post to draw the home side level. Tower Hamlets' dominance of possession continued into the second half, but time and time again they lacked the necessary ruthlessness in front of goal to take the lead. They would eventually find the net at the hour mark, though it would be at the wrong end. Luke Marshall did well to keep the ball in play before his cross, intended for Dash, was turned in by Tola Odedoyin. St Margaretsbury nearly added their third through equally unusual circumstances. Yet again Marshall played a part, rushing onto a cleared corner to send the ball back into the box, letting out a cry of anguish as he appeared to overhit it, only for it to drop and bounce off the top of the Tower Hamlets crossbar. An equaliser should have come for Tower Hamlets when Wale and Ezekiel did some nice work down the left-hand side, finding Jacob Catonia in oceans of space in the box, only for the shot to be flashed over the bar. After Jordan Stansbury did well to keep out a chancy Dash header, Tower Hamlets went back on the offensive in search of the equaliser. Frustrations were beginning to mount, however, evidenced by substitute Wale Odedoyin going in for a late challenge on a St Margaretsbury defender, an infringement that earned him a place in the referee's book. Moments later, Odedoyin went in hot pursuit of an underhit back pass, just clipping Robertson in the process. The referee decided this was enough for a second yellow card, sending Odedoyin off and reducing Tower Hamlets to 10 men. With any chances of a comeback seemingly now out of reach, all that remained for Tower Hamlets was to hold on and try to keep the scoreline respectable, a feat that appeared all the more difficult when the referee awarded a penalty for a challenge that Tower Hamlets players argued had occurred outside the box. In that respect, they will have felt that justice was done when Dash stepped up to completely miss the target with his spot kick. After the miss, the other Odedoyin appeared to have some unsavoury words for either Dash or the referee, as another red card was quickly produced, bringing to an end a miserable day for Odedoyin, sending off to go along with his own goal, and for Tower Hamlets. The result could have been so different had they taken their earlier chances, but such things serve as a good example of why these two teams are placed where they are in the Essex Senior League.
Thanks for watching another episode of the ESL Football Show, and see you next week.